Yes, welcome everyone here to the Smash Sport Show right here on Smash FM here on a Sunday here, and of course on the first week of November. Of course, let's turn our attention to, of course, Queensland in particular and speak with the Springwood Pumas under 15 girls team. Of course, they absolutely put Morningside to the sword last month, and of course they won their grand final by 13 points to win the under 15 girls Central Maroon competition. And of course, we've got two very special guests joining us right now to tell us all about it. Thanks, both of you, for joining us.
So good.
Thank you.
I'll get each of you to introduce yourselves and obviously what position both of you played on grand final day.
I'm Olivia and I played in forward.
I'm Dakota and I played in the midfield.
Now, tell us a bit about the season and I guess especially all the way to the grand final.
Well, we trained really hard we trained on Monday and Wednesdays, and we just trained hard and got us to the grand final. And we've got such a good team, like who we couldn't have done it without all of us. So
Yeah, our training's definitely paid off in the end after winning the grand final for sure.
Now, I had to ask, I think your grand final was on a Sunday this year there at Lijon Park. Tell us a bit about the game against Morningside, and I guess how did you fare against Morningside throughout the regular season?
So throughout the season, we knew that they were going to be a strong team, as they've been a really strong team throughout like a lot of different like comps and stuff. Going in versing them, we knew that they were going to be like a really hard club to verse or like try and win against. They were undefeated halfway through the season. The first time that we versed them, we lost by I think 2 points or a point, and then we started training harder, and that was our goal, to beat them, and we beat them the second time we versed them. So yeah, it was good.
How nerve-wracking was the grand final?
well, when we got to the ground, everyone was you could tell everyone was really nervous, but and as we were running on the field, it was just crazy. So many nerves running through you in that.
Yeah, very nerve-wracking.
When did it get to the point that you can just enjoy the grand final, knowing that you've won the premiership?
Probably about 15 minutes into the first quarter, we knew that we kind of had a lead, I guess, but we didn't know if they could come up and get us or not. So yeah.
Yeah, we're in I think the first quarter we scored 2 goals, so we were in front by a bit, which was good to get us started because it pumped all the girls up, and it was then later on in the game it got kind of close, and I think everyone was freaking out. It's are they going to overtake us in that? But we won at the end of the game, so it was good.
How did you manage to contain them for the last 3 quarters, considering I think the difference ended up being the first quarter by the sounds of it? I guess how did you manage to sort of contain them for the next 3 quarters?
I think what we just done what we knew what we could. We done everything that our coach told us to do. We marked up on our plays and we didn't let them loose. We kicked small balls. We kept the ball safe in our hands, so then we would have more possession over it instead of it going on the floor and having more ball ups to give it to the other team. So yeah, our defense was really good as well. The girls in the defense area, they worked really hard to not let any players loose or get any goals for the other team. So yeah.
Yeah, we had lots of pressure on the other team, and then sometimes it got hard in that, and it was going into our back line, and the girls in the back like were so good. They just got it out like every time.
When the final siren went, how did it feel?
It
Amazing.
felt like, yeah, amazing.
Yeah, really good, definitely. All the hard work paid off in the end. So we were happy for that.
Yeah. And it was like a really special moment for all the girls because we've all been playing together for like ages, and it's like all our hard work and like training has paid off in that.
Now, of course, you've got a chance to get on that very big stage for the presentations at Lyon Park. I guess how good was to get on that big stage and obviously have the team photo and hold the Premiership Cup?
It was like scary because so many people were looking at us in a way, but yeah, it was definitely like a relief in a way because we knew that we've done it throughout the whole season, from having like no subs to winning a grand final is like really good.
Yeah. And it was like when we got on the stage, like you could see like all like our family and friends and that like supporting us, and that like they were really happy for us.
Now, who got to hold the Premiership Cup first?
Adrian and Emily both like held it up, and people were taking photos.
Guess he's got the chance to swarm onto both of them once they got the chance to hold the cup. I guess how good was it to to have the team photo together and I guess reflect on an amazing season?
It was amazing. It just felt like we were on top of the world for like the 30 minutes that we were on there. Yeah, it was really good.
Now, of course, tell us a bit about your amazing Premiership coach.
Adrian, he's a really good coach. He's helped us through the whole season and like got us to where we ended up. So he's been a really good coach. And our like Lowe, he was our other coach, and Brad, he was like a really like amazing runner, and just everyone who like supported like the water carriers and everyone.
Yeah, the coach definitely pushed us to be our best on each game.
To Liv mentioned pretty much everyone but the team manager. So I'm going to ask how special is to have Kate as your team manager?
Kate is like the best manager. Like she's been our manager for like a couple of years, and she's just the one who makes our team like run so smoothly. Like she organizes everything and like everything. So good. She's so good.
Yeah, she brings us lollies after each game as well, so that's good. She's an amazing manager. Yeah, team manager.
Yeah.
You know, you've all got a chance to, I guess, touch the cup for that team photo. I guess, I'm sure both of you had a chance to, I guess, did both of you, get the chance to touch the cup with the whole team in that team photo?
No, I could not reach it.
I was near the back, but I have long arms, so I got to touch it.
Now, let's talk a bit about, I can see that both of you've got your Premiership medals around your necks, which I'll get both of you to show to our viewers. There you go. Now, the question I'm going to ask both of you is, how long did you wear your medals around your necks for, and did you sleep with it?
No.
I took mine off after we got off the stage, but then, we just won a premiership, so I put them back on, and yeah, I didn't sleep with them, but I kept them close to me because it was like a once in a lifetime moment, definitely.
Yeah.
Wore my club jersey to bed.
Same.
I'm assuming both of you had a chance to have a photo with the cup. Now, I know you're not supposed to do this with the cup due to COVID, but did either of you kiss the Premiership Cup?
No, sadly.
No, but like when we were at the like after we won, we went to like this pub, and after we were all like, oh, should we drink out of it? But we didn't drink out of it.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you about that, but like you answered it. Now, Dakota, now I believe you actually got a personal award on top of winning a premiership. Of course, you won the best and fairest as well. Tell us, for the league, that is. Tell us a bit about that.
Well, yeah, I got the best and fairest thing out of my region. When it was announced, I think we had training on a Thursday night before the grand final, and the girls were just so like, they were around me. They were all, like supporting me with it and just awarding me and everything. When it was announced and I got told, I was so happy and relieved that all the training and hard work that I put into playing my best I could on the field paid off, definitely did. One of the youngest on the team and getting best and fairest is like definitely a biggest achievement, I reckon, for me, and playing like 150 games on one of the games as well. So yeah, definitely all paid off.
Now, am I assuming you're wearing that best and fairest medal around your neck now?
Yeah, this one.
There you go. I rarely ask this question to any of my guests I have on the show, but I'm going to ask this question to both of you, which is, how special is to play with each other, and describe playing against play with each other?
It's really good because like most of the girls have been playing together for like years, and it's like when we go to like training and that, it's like they're like our second family, and it's really good to train with all the girls. Yeah,
like Olivia said before, we've been playing with each other since I'd say 3 years ago, and ever since then we've just bonded over each game we've had. And like, yeah, when we go to trainings, it's like we can trust each other with everything, like from school things and stuff. We just tell each other absolutely everything. And yeah, they all support us and everything, support each other.
Now, how did both of you get involved in footy, and why did you choose it?
Well, I moved to Melbourne when I was like younger, and my friend did AFL at school, and I like really liked watching him and that, and his dad took me to all the games. And then when I was 5, I started like Auskick, and I loved it, so I've just done it ever since.
Yeah, I think one time when I was younger, my parents wanted to get me into sport, and they said that I could either do netball or footy, and Mum straight up picked footy because she didn't like netball when she was younger, and she didn't want to put me through that. Yeah, and then I'm the same age as Olivia, and I've played for Springwood since I was around 5. So yeah.
Now, Olivia, you just mentioned that you played down here in Melbourne. Number one, and now you're in Brisbane. Number one, do you miss Melbourne?
I do. Like, the food's really good, and I just like everything about it. But it's also good here because like I was born here and that. So
of course, I have to ask both of you. You all mentioned right at the start what position you both play on grand final day. If you had a preferred position where you like to convince your coaches to put you, where would that be?
I would stay in mids, I reckon, just because like you kind of get more touches of the ball. So yeah, I kind of like that. And like running around. I like running around because when I was younger, I still do athletics now, and it kind of keeps me fit through a lot of things. So yeah.
I played in forward, so like I like forward, like being centre half forward. It's really like good, and I don't think I'd change my position. Like I like being in mid as well though, but just forward's just like the best for me, I think.
Now, I know for a fact that the grand final this year, this was what, your third final series that both you played in. Of course, 2018 and 2019, which unfortunately didn't come up with a premiership, but obviously this year did. I guess how special was this year compared to the last two final series?
Well, I guess the difference was like that we actually won, but like the others were the other like times we got into like the semi-finals and that, like we like it was really like good just to be in that position, and even though we didn't win, it was just good to like have an experience like that. But it's really good that we won this year.
Yeah, I think all the build-ups that we had from like 2018 and 2019, from when we almost got in, but we didn't end up achieving it, it helped us this year, like making the grand final and everything.
Now, what does the sport of football mean to both of you, and especially playing there at Springwood?
Oh, it's like I love playing at Springwood. Like I would never play anywhere else. It's like been like a part of like our lives for so long, and it's like just so good.
Yeah, it's definitely like a second home to me. It's like a place I can go during off season and just train there. AFL means a lot to me, as I've played it since a young age, and I'm in love with the sport, and I would never change any sport at all to play.
Do either of you have any future ambitions in footy?
Definitely, I would say. I would like to hopefully make it to the AFLW one day, or get drafted by like any team at all.
Yeah, same. Like, that would be a really good, like, big achievement.
Because do you have a favourite AFLW player?
I think Kate McCarthy, definitely. She's like one of my favorite players. She's really fast, good with the ball and stuff. Taylor Harris as well. Like she's definitely a big influence on my life, like playing footy as well. I wouldn't really say I have a personal favorite, but yeah. I think my favorite player from the Lions that would definitely be Jess Wushner. Yeah. I just think she's a really good player, and she would like all of her skills that she has. I try and pick up those and take them into a game. Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor Harris is probably like, yeah, I don't really have a favorite, but she's probably like one of the ones up there, because I met her when I was younger, and I was like, she was just like and a really nice person, and like so good at football. And she like she got like hate from that photo and that, and she got over it. And yeah, she's just like a good influence on like young players.
Now, I've got to ask this question. Now, be very careful to answer this question. How special is to have your family and your parents taking you and supporting you to footy games?
Very, I appreciate them a lot. From like, they were there since I was younger. They've always supported me through every like sporting event I've gone to. Yeah. And they continue to support me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know what to say really. It's like I'm thankful that they like come watch every game and like wake up early to drive to the games.
Now, what will be your advice to our listeners and viewers in Queensland that should get down to Springwood and get involved in footy?
I think that like it's like such a great opportunity to like try something new, and even if you don't like it, like you can just do it for one season and see if you like it. But even if you don't, it's like a good thing to try. And yeah,
playing footy down at Springwood is like, it's a really good environment to be around. Yeah, if anyone wants to play, you should definitely come down to our club. Springwood, yes.
Now, both of you sort of answered my next question a couple of questions ago, but I'm going to ask this question. Now, I guess I'll start off with you, Liv, first. Tell us, how special is to play with Dakota?
It's really special to play with Dakota because Dakota's such like an amazing player, and she makes like the team just like so good because she's always like making everyone laugh, and she's just a great person. She's really humble and like, yeah.
Now, I'm going to flip that question now. Dakota, how special is to play with Olivia?
Definitely special. Like we've been playing with each other since the first time that I ever played in the girls teams. She's definitely a one of a kind. Like she makes up the funniest jokes and tells them to each other, like everyone. She's like a beast on the footy field. She's always around the ball, like whether she's up against people taller than her, shorter than her, she'll always go in for it. Yeah, she's a really nice player on and off the field. Yeah, she's really humble as well and nice.
Thank you.
Now, for both of you, I want to get an answer from both of you on this question. Obviously, both of you played with each other for a long time. What would be the biggest highlights with each other on the same team?
I don't know. There's like lots of like good highlights. Like, yeah, I don't. There's not really one that stands out. There's just so many.
I reckon one that stands out to me so far that I can remember is winning the grand final with Liv. Or I'd say like, I think I remember one time we were on the field, we got, I think we were both in forwards at the time when I was like a little younger in under 13s. And we got one of the girls, I think she was free, opened near the goal square, and I had the ball and I kicked it straight to her and she just got up above everyone and marked the ball and we got a goal from that.
Now, who's the comedian in the team?
To be honest, I think it's Dakota.
No. I would say, thanks, Olivia. No. There's like a few girls on the team, like Emily. Olivia definitely makes people laugh. She's really funny. Nanise is also another one.
Yeah, Nanise. She's so funny.
Yeah. I think all the girls pretty much make me laugh.
Yeah.
Now, I know there's this social thing called TikTok. So the question I'm going to ask both of you is, number one, who uses TikTok the most in the team? And was there a premiership TikTok dance?
I don't know. Like, I think all the girls go on TikTok a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was a TikTok after the grand final though.
I think the girls that are mainly in the TikTok that do TikTok dances in the change rooms would be Sam, Maddie, Emily, and Charlotte. They're always like doing some random TikToks, either at training or like in the change rooms. It's really fun. Yeah. We didn't have a premiership dance, so it's sad. Yeah.
Mm.
Now, of course, on top of that, who is the best singer and dancer in the team?
Oh, I don't know.
Emily, because she screams out a lot. No. I think I've never really heard them sing before, but I've heard a few of the girls sing TikTok ones and dance to them like everywhere. It's really funny.
Is there any player on the team that is so forgetful?
Definitely Maddie Gann, I reckon. Maddie.
Yeah, I reckon I was about to say Maddie.
She forgets a lot. She's had like around 2 or 3 head knocks this year, so it wouldn't surprise me if she forgot anything.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Now, do either of you have a pre-game superstition or ritual?
I usually go for like a quick cold shower because like if I don't, I'll be like, I just won't wake up and I'll be angry the whole game probably. So, and then I have like a good breakfast and stay hydrated because then I'll get a headache.
Yeah, I reckon sometimes I would like listen to music on the way to the game or even watch a few highlights from 2010 to 2020 of like people in the AFL, like players, and see if I can take their skills into games or try something new.
Yeah, I listen to music like on the way to AFL and it just like pumps you up.
Now we'll finish off these last two. Now the first one is, I guess, how was the celebrations like after the game, after you got like presented with the medals and all that?
We were all around each other. We were like yelling. We're not yelling, but we were just screaming at the top of our lungs of how this hard work all paid off in the end. Yeah.
We after the presentations, we went all in a circle and we like sung our team song, and it felt really good singing that after all our hard work.
Now I'll finish off with this one last one. Describe your team as many words as you like.
Funny, they're all funny.
Crazy.
Definitely very crazy. Hyperactive. They do not stop talking at times during trainings. I think some of the it's really funny how we came out and won against Morningside, considering we're all hyperactive and crazy at trainings.
Yeah.
We're all like connected to each other, as in like we're all mates. There's not one girl that is like left out, I reckon.
Yeah.
Funny.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you, thank you so much for getting up your time to join us. It's awesome having both of you on the show. From all of us here at Smash FM, congratulations on winning the premiership about a couple months ago, and I can't wait to return back to Queensland myself and hopefully watch your team in action in the 2021 season down there at Springwood.
Thank you.
Anytime.
No worries. And that's Olivia and Dakota there from the Springwood Pumas Under-15 Girls Premiership team that won about 3 or 4 weeks ago now. Of course, they beat Morningside by 13 points in the Under-15 Girls Central Maroons competition. And, of course, they'll be hoping to defend that premiership again in 2021. And, of course, you want to get down there to Springwood, we'll put all the details up on how you can go about getting involved down there. There's more on the Smash Sports Show right after this. Don't go away here on the Sunday edition.